নমস্কার, এই সময় লাইভে আপনাদের স্বাগত। আমি শিলাদিত্য, আর আমাদের সঙ্গে এই মুহূর্তে যিনি রয়েছেন তার নামই বোধহয় বলার অপেক্ষা রাখে না। ওয়েলকাম ব্যারেটো টু এই সময় লাইভ। হাউ আর ইউ ব্যারেটো নাও?
Really happy. After 3 months, 2 months pre-season, 1 month of pre-season, and it's completing almost 1.5 month of league. Tiring, but I think at the end it's paying off. We reaching semi-final, reaching the final, and I think I'm really happy for that.
I've seen that you are enjoying your coaching career, but you are very much excited and you are shouting like you are in the Mohun Bagan ground and you are shouting, and everybody is enjoying that Barreto is shouting as coach, which is looking good for us.
I think for me it's only about putting energy. For me, it's not shouting with players. It's not about shouting them, on them. But for me, it's just sometimes I have to put in that energy. That's is required. When the game is going on, the players, they need to feel you at times. And yes, and although people know, I think the new Barreto, a very quiet guy, but yes, that's a different role now. What I'm playing, I'm just leading 25 players plus more 10 staffs. So the responsibility is there, and I really don't want to disappoint anyone. That's why sometimes my emotions also are flourishing a bit more than, even I want. But I think that's football. You have to leave it at all.
ইতিমধ্যে আমাদের হেডলাইনটা ব্যারেটো দিয়ে দিলেন, অর্থাৎ ব্যারেটো নিজেই বলে দিলেন ব্যারেটো মানে যে শান্ত শিষ্ট ব্যারেটো, তার থেকে কোচ হবার পর ব্যারেটো অনেক বেশি পরিমাণে এই মুহূর্তে চেঁচাচ্ছে, বলছে কিন্তু শুধুমাত্র উৎসাহ উদ্দীপনা দেওয়ার জন্য। ব্যারেটো, রিলেটেড টু বিএসএল, how do you expect the new generation is coming and showing their activities with football, the future of Bengal? How you are expecting now?
I think it's very important to BSL to get in consolidate at fast. This is the first year. I think it was new for everyone. I think for the investors, I think for the organization also, there's a lot of things are there. They just say, okay, they just kick the ball. So let's kick the ball and at least it starts. Let's start in this league. I think that what I appreciate on them, because this league was supposed to be happening, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but it's never come to the paper, never come to reality. I feel the league is creating a platform for everyone, creating a platform for me, for staffs, for players. I think people work in management as well. So it's an opportunity for everyone to grow, to develop, and also to enjoy as well, because it's football. But this is a platform where we're able to see today over here a lot of players. Maybe they're supposed to be at home at this time, but not. They're playing a semi-final, they're playing a final. I think that is very important. They play 14 games, now semi-final and final. And so players are having good playing time, minutes are there, and the only way for you to improve if those challenges are there, that competition is there, and I think BSL is bringing that.
Okay, the next question arises here that will Mohun Bagan get coach like Barreto, or Barreto would be the coach of Mohun Bagan in future?
I prepare myself, I think, as I have done my education into coaching, because I'm very ambitious. I'm really, since a small kid, I just want to be the best, and I always target to be the best whatever what I do, and I want to be also the best coach also. And yes, if one day it's Barreto and Mohun Bagan gets back again, and I think the club also must, because Mohun Bagan is always looking for the best. I just want to be into that stage, still a part of my process, to be coaching, to get opportunities to rise in my level. But I just hope one day we can again getting together, working together. Being the coach of Mohammedan will be really a dream come true.
Is there any bitter relationship with Mohun Bagan still now?
Not really. Not really. It's just like a bit of pathways. Because I was also in Bombay for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Into one of the best projects, youth development projects in India. And so I was away. Now I'm getting back again. And I think people are really happy to see Barreto back after 10 years. And these last 3 months has been very exciting for me, very surprising for me because people are really happy to see me back over here. And of course, this is an environment where I had spending, I think, most of my years over here. And I made it really a family, you know, become a part of family. And of course, always when there's a member of families getting back, I think they really welcome me very well. And I'm feeling very comfortable over here. So just hopefully that, yes, we can make in this the stay of Barreto a little bit longer.
ওকে, ব্যারেটো নিজেই বলছেন যে ব্যারেটো নিজের ভালো লাগে যে এখানে এরকমভাবে ফেরত আসতে। ব্যারেটো, ইফ দ্যাট ইজ দ্য ইস্যু, দেন হোয়াট ইউ আর ডুইং ইন ইস্ট বেঙ্গল গ্রাউন্ড? ইউ আর মোহনবাগানের ঘরের ছেলে, ইন বেঙ্গলি ইউজ টু টেল। মোহনবাগানের প্রিয় ব্যারেটো, হোয়াট ইউ আর ডুইং ইন ইস্ট বেঙ্গল গ্রাউন্ড? হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ফাংশন?
See, I don't look in that way. I don't really. I don't look in that way. Always going to appreciate what West Bengal is as an organization, as a club. We're able to see the progress of the club over here. They're really fully into football, you know. And this is a club who also is. There is millions of supporters over here. The way Mohammedan is also today. So for me, it's I think for me is what is today is about coming here and just play a game of BSL. But I think it's a reencounter again with my main opponent during my playing days, because they are the main opponent during those playing days. And I'm happy to be here, having a lot of friends from there. I think it's football fraternity, first of all, everything. So having really good friends in West Bengal, Nituda, having a lot of people over there that we are really sharing the same thing, that is the love for the game.
Barreto is still now Brazilian or Barreto is Bangali? Who is Barreto?
Yeah, it's really difficult to hiding things from me in Bengal, in Kolkata, because I really know very well the culture, for the reason to be here for maybe around 12, 15 years, more than this in India. So I really know how things are working over here. So this is, I think, helped me. That's, I think, something that really helped me into my coaching, into my life, and I think no understanding how things will work over here. So I can say Barreto now has become more Indian than a Brazilian.
What?
Just to respond in that, yeah. I know more things from India than from Brazil.
Fine. Okay. What is the most exciting moment? What was the most exciting moment for Barreto when playing with Mohanbagan East Bengal in derby? What was the most exciting moment or the game?
See, all the derbies, it has, I think, its own importance. People are keeping asking me what was your best derbies and all that. I think every derby I had played, it's had the sentiment over there. Maybe for some people more than others. And I always value, when it comes to derby, I always value that game because I understand the importance and the feelings of it. So I always really try to, you know, to be at my best also at that, maybe for the bed of West Bengal, because I always try to be at my best. But I think it's what India had given, what Bengal had given to me, and having this fantastic experience over here. play for Mohumbagan, but West Bengal is part of my history because without West Bengal, there is maybe no Barreto today. And I think they also help me out to push me uh, forward or push me higher because I think all the games we had played, the derbies and all that, we know the importance of it for the fans, for the media, I think. And I think was able to fulfill some of expectations. And I think that's it.
Okay, when we used to see World Cup, Kolkata used to be divided like Argentina and Brazil. So how do you think that Kolkata is always positive for Brazil, Samba, or Argentina? Already you know that Messi, few months ago, already Messi was in Kolkata.
Yeah. I don't know, I've seen special Bengal as a little bit more as a Brazil. I don't see much Bengal as Argentina. I think we're having a lot of similarities, even. Having a lot of similarities, Bengalis with the Brazilians ones. So Argentina comes, I think, with the time, with Messi. But I think that love for Brazil is come much more early, maybe in 60s, 70s. I think the history of Brazil with India is much bigger than I feel than Argentina. I think the craze for Argentina starting just maybe with Maradona, then again got back with Messi.
Then are you relating Kolkata's football with Samba football?
Definitely. I think that has a lot to do. More with Brazilian. I think the style, the way Bengalis they are, and I think it's a culture. Culture-wise, really very close to Brazil, and I feel the players, also the football over here is really very close to, I think, the way we are Brazilians.
Your son already is in the Brazilian football and he's playing in good football club, in very known football club. How do you expect from your son?
It's very difficult to be a father of a footballer. Very difficult. Really, I just want my son not to play football.
Why?
Because, I don't know, because football is very hard. It's not easy although people say it's easy, but it's very difficult. The road for you to reach there is very hard, very difficult. A lot of rules are there, things are there, challenges are there. So I really would like him to not come into that road of football, but he made the choice to come into football now, and I'm just trying really to support him to be more a father than to be a coach, because sometimes I just mix up things with him, and I know he's feeling that. But of course, the father is always, his intent is to help him out, to fulfill his dream. So I'm happy that he's into football now. He's been to academy in Brazil. He's going now, even he's traveling this weekend. He's going for different, other clubs, also bigger clubs for better opportunities. And I feel he has the potential, but the potential is not enough. I think that hunger has to be there. That's really, you have to be really strong mentally to really, to become a pro player.
Okay, my last question to Barreto. What do you expect Indian football in coming future for the progress of Indian football?
I feel we are not being doing enough. I feel we could maybe going a little bit deeper, further, maybe creating more opportunities for kids, to come into football, increasing the environment for football, where I think creating that, those numbers, then I think everyone is into football, and from that you could maybe creating a proper net where you're able, where could be a scouting thing, but also could be a place where the kids could have opportunities, could having football over there in their own environment, their own places. I think that could be the way, starting numbers. You know, I think create an environment where you can reach numbers, right? Then from those big numbers, then maybe you say, okay, now we are going now to selecting the best ones. I think that should be the way. That's something we're not doing over here, still in India, with this big state over here, big country like India, big numbers, but still we're not able to, you know, to go to that right, move into the right direction.
Okay, though I have already told you that my last question is over. Only last but not the least question. Which food you prefer in Bengal? Ilish mach, chingdi mach, or biryani?
I'm a very simple guy. Even in Brazil food, I'm really, I love vegetables. I can eat chicken every day.
Okay.
I stay with my chicken curry.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much, Barreto. Already being talked to with lots of
Thank you.
issues related
Thank
to
you.
football. Thank you so much. আমরা ব্যারেটোর সঙ্গে কথা বললাম এবং বাংলার ফুটবল নিয়ে যথেষ্ট আশাবাদী, ভারতের ফুটবল নিয়ে কিছুটা হতাশ প্রকাশ করলেও আশা করছেন কোথাও না কোথাও এবং কোচ হতে চান ভালোভাবে এবং তাও 3 প্রধানের দলে দায়িত্ব নিয়ে সে কথাও কিন্তু স্পষ্ট করে দিলেন। আমাদের হেডলাইন কিন্তু ব্যারেটো নিজেই তৈরি করে দিলেন। ক্যামেরায় বাপন সাহের সঙ্গে শিলাদিত্য কর, এই সময় লাইভ।
It's my life.